Hello there.
We're back.
The life of a showgirl just means that we can hop off the face of the planet
Yeah.
for a year and then reactivate a podcast whenever the hell we want.
It was done during Reputation.
Yeah.
We're doing it too. If Mother did it, we can do it.
Sister Albums says who? These are so cute. Actually, we need to unbox these like boxes.
Yeah.
Because I think this is the one that has posters in it.
Okay.
Which is why they're like so large. But Life of a Showgirl is officially out. Can you tell by our cardigans? We're all merched out.
And they're burnt orange, technically.
They are, even though you two lost today, so.
That's okay. We're still back.
Well, how are you doing?
Currently, I'm unwell. In the current phase of my life, I think I'm unwell. Let me, in the current episode.
Okay.
The season is fine.
Okay.
The season is not
That's
getting
good.
canceled. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the episode, like, viewers are like, please, like, this is...
Can we
need to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
That's
are you?
not bad.
Thanks.
I feel like it's a step up from where we normally are.
Yes. I'm not chronically unwell.
Yeah.
Which is good. It's an acute presentation.
Yeah. Why do I have sunglasses on my head?
Put them on. We'll do a brat. We'll do brat.
Brat is crazy. So romantic of you.
How are you?
I am good-ish. I think same.
Okay.
Like
Since February, but January?
no.
Because this is
Same
that's
as
the
you,
last.
I mean.
Oh, okay.
So we filmed episodes back in January.
Yeah.
Before she even went off to the semester of med school.
Mm-hmm.
And
that was first year.
Yeah, this was before because we were crashing out about TikTok being banned. I just like had watched a clip. So I'm going to run through that and see if there's anything worth clipping together and posting. Yeah. And if so, I'll post it after this one.
Yeah.
But my plan is to get this one out tomorrow.
And that has... those ambitions have never been met before.
No.
In my entire life, personally.
Same. She said Shreya's only ever disappointed me, actually.
No. I meant me personally.
No, I know.
I've also disappointed myself many times.
It's perks of being eldest daughter.
Exactly.
But that's my goal. Okay. And then I'll look through the other podcast footage. Yeah. Because we did talk about our ADHD on that one.
Yes. Oh
and
my gosh.
I do have the meds now, so I can just pop one. And
we also have, in fact, this has nothing to do with Taylor Swift, but I actually have my next appointment on Tuesday.
And I need to make my appointment.
Reevaluated.
Oh.
For my med dosage, which is not working.
Yeah.
I mean, not working as in capitalism.
Yeah.
Is making it not work. It works.
I take a shot every time she brings up capitalism.
Yeah.
So Life of a Showgirl came out. We weren't together for it. So we figured she drove down just for us to debrief and watch the movie.
Yeah.
And we figured we had to get a podcast episode out.
Obviously.
Because the last time we did this was for TTPD, the one we actually posted.
Yes. Actually, we didn't even finish. Oh, wait, no, the podcast.
Yeah, the podcast. So that's also why I was like, let's pull out the vinyl. Oh,
yeah.
Professional here. Let's pull out the vinyl so we have like the track list and everything.
Yeah.
And we can talk about literally front to end. Starting with the cover.
It's so interesting to me.
How do you feel?
I love it. I honestly, is the design, like the jagged pieces, like I think people were like, it could have been done better or whatever, but I'm not a graphic design. I don't understand that. I love it. I love being educated about it. But as a lay person, like, I think it's super cool.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Okay.
What about you?
I thought it was weird.
Okay.
I, initial first impression, I saw it on Instagram and I was just like, what? Yeah. Which is what really made me skeptical for this album.
Oh, okay.
Because I really was like, oh no.
Yeah.
This is not my brand. This is not my vibe. Yeah. But the whole album in itself, I really enjoyed first listen, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
But from specifically watching the movie and the explanation and all of that, and then shout out to Jenny, who also did a whole Ophelia debrief. I really understood why this was the cover.
Yes.
And I think also seeing her descriptions for all the songs, it just made sense. So now I like the cover more. And also, don't get me wrong, would I want every single variant so I could look, I could just, see all of them? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But, we didn't need that, you know?
Yeah.
But I just like loved, I was so like, that was what I was thinking about. I'm like, if you have all these other variants, what made you pick
This one?
that one? But now it makes sense.
The
you know?
Ophelia of it all.
Yeah. Like it really, like I was like, this is such a like bigger showgirl kind of thing, but I understood it now. So I was like, okay. And then this is just giving rep.
I love this one.
Yeah.
I
would see her do that on Graham Norton as well.
No, I haven't watched the Graham Norton interview.
I just saw a couple like clips.
Ooh,
yeah.
I haven't seen it. I do think if it wasn't for this cover, I would have liked the rep one.
Yeah.
But also like when I think about it a step further, like then it's just copying. Like it's not its own
she
era.
wouldn't do hers because it's the same photographer.
Yeah.
Which you can definitely tell, I feel like, because of the style of editing and stuff. But I think this holds its own while being like similar but different.
I like the concept. I don't know if I like the whole like
blocking.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Like,
yeah.
It's a little but I think it's very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Well, and this also like kind of makes sense with like the kaleidoscope of it all from like the lyric videos and like how that was clearly important in this.
And the jagged pieces.
Yeah.
And the actual pressing is orange, which I have been hunting for the orange limited edition rep vinyl for a long time. And it just, I mean,
didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, that was where the whole Karma stuff started. The Lost album. Because the photos were different for that. And this is our favorite outfit. This was my favorite look.
Absolutely.
Out of all of the looks, this was my favorite.
Oh, I'm so glad that this is the photo that's in here.
Is there any on that side? Okay.
No.
That's interesting.
Oh
my goodness.
What? Oh, that is ass and tits. Damn.
It's really up front and center.
Oh my god.
It's shimmery.
Yeah.
Stop it. I knew it was going to have like speckles, but I didn't realize it was all going to be. That's amazing. Yeah. I will say this is different than the limited edition rep vinyl that was orange, because that was like a solid orange.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
So out of this, things we like didn't see in the movie are like this, or sorry, things that were in Fate of Ophelia were like this outfit and then even this outfit. So that's why people are like speculating like music videos coming out for each era or each song. Anyways, we'll get there. Okay, going back to release day. I feel like release day I was like crashing out a little bit because I think we were just like, what's she gonna do? What's gonna happen? Like what is the plan? What are we doing here? And then release time came, and then I feel like I had calmed down. I was like, by the time we got a release, I genuinely don't think I thought we were getting anything else.
Okay, yeah.
Just because I was like, I think she's gonna let this have its moment. If anything else comes out, I'm just gonna put this here. It's just gonna like, it'll come out later. Yeah. But it's not gonna be like tonight. Yeah. Even though we were like, oh, maybe at 1 a.m., maybe this, maybe that.
It didn't.
It didn't happen, and like, I'm not so surprised about it. And that's the perks of Clownelia Street, is that you get to clown and it's okay if it doesn't happen.
Yeah. I don't get super hung up on things that don't happen. If it happens, it's great. If it doesn't, whatever. I don't really care.
And I feel like you had a great, like a bit, not a great might be an understatement. You had a busy day. Like we both had busy days. Thursday.
Not a great day.
So it was like, we just were like, okay, we got to get through the day. And then by the time we like sat down to breathe, it was launch time.
I think I literally had 3 minutes before, it was 10:57 when I was like, okay, now let me do everything. And I was like, there's only 3 minutes
She was
left.
like, I'm going to go make chicken nuggets. And she was like, that's not going to work. Timing. No. Yeah. She was like, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
But I do, as a millennial, I do appreciate the shortness of this album.
Yes.
I think it was a stark difference between this and TTPD being back to back. Yeah. Because that album, the length made us crash out. And this album, like, it was so, even with us yapping, we finished before 1. Mm-hmm. And that, like, just hasn't happened. For Red, we were up until, like, 3 or 4. Midnights we were up until 3 or 4 because then she did that drop.
Yeah.
TTPD, like literally we were up so late and then we had to listen to more of it the next day.
Midnights also, we were in the middle of traveling.
We hopped on a flight. We got like 2 hours of sleep.
And we watched the Bejeweled music video on the flight.
I didn't even sleep because I was the one that stayed up to let y'all know there was a drop.
Yeah. It was bad.
It was crazy.
I, honestly, like, to be very, very honest, if I don't get sleep, and this is just not even an age thing, it's always been like this. If I don't have my sleep, I am the most irritable person. Yeah. Like, I hate myself. And I hate myself because I know I'm annoying other people around me. So I have honestly... I've come to not love the midnight, like, drops.
Yeah.
Actually, let me backtrack. I've come to not like the extra stuff that comes after it. Because I don't mind waiting till... I'm up till like 2, 3 a.m. all the time.
It's just like everything else.
Yeah.
And even I think with this one, you were like, even if something drops at like 1 or 4, you were like, I'm gonna be asleep.
Yeah.
And
I reached my limit.
Yeah. And like, I think that is so valid.
Yeah. It was a lot. But it would be interesting for like a midday drop. Maybe not a midday. Let me pause. Let me unmanifest that because we have
I'm gonna need you to
jobs to do.
Yeah.
But it would be interesting to have like a 5 p.m., 6 p.m. drop. Yeah. That would be really nice.
Yeah. Especially if she's gonna do like so much extra stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if she's going to though. I think that this is gonna be she's gonna go back to it because I think she has heard us and she is also tired.
Yeah.
I want to talk a little bit about listening and what we thought about the songs.
Okay.
Or like the titles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have your phone for like rankings and stuff.
Yeah.
But I just think it's so interesting what we thought we were gonna like versus what we actually ended up liking.
And I knew it was gonna flip.
Oh yeah.
But I couldn't prove it.
And I just couldn't tell what the songs are going to be about based on titles. Just going off of like top like 3 versus bottom 3, so we don't go through the whole thing. How do you think yours have like held up?
Let me pull mine up because I think for the most part they actually might have been flipped.
Yeah.
I think because here's the thing, I saw Elizabeth Taylor and I thought of Clara Bow. And I think Clara Bow is a phenomenal song that's like...
It's just not like top.
It's not like top. Yeah. Like, because what, Elizabeth Taylor was number 2? Yeah. I wouldn't put like Clara Bow as like a number 2 on an album. You know, that's what I was basing it off of.
Yeah.
So I do think I put... Pause.
Sabrina Carpenter brought out Shania Twain.
There's some lore with that with ACL.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wait, I really thought...
Yeah, we really thought Taylor was going to come out for ACL.
But why is she bringing people out? So then...
Yeah, so maybe we'll get Taylor. And that's the real Easter egg. I think I based a lot of mine off of previous things that are similar to whatever. So like Elizabeth Taylor, Clara Bow. Fate of Ophelia, I was thinking of The Last Great American Dynasty because the fate that makes
of
sense.
someone. Honey, honestly, I based off of the Adam Sandler movie.
That's so funny.
Because I was like, I love that movie. Yeah. So I put Honey as like one of my top. Like those were literally what I used to rank my things. I didn't actually think about.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's so valid.
Yeah.
And yeah, mine are also kind of absolutely flipped based on, I had eldest daughter, father figure, and then Honey as my top 3.
Okay.
Which is kind of crazy that I ranked Honey in the top 3 because I had no idea what to expect from it.
Yeah.
But I thought about it because I hate like all the sweet names because they were used to like belittle me.
Yeah.
And so I was like, exactly maybe that's like what's gonna happen. Yeah. But I put Life of a Showgirl, Wood, and Elizabeth Taylor is my last on my ranking. And if I were to rank this album right now, Elizabeth Taylor would actually be number 1.
Yeah. It did a whole flip.
Yeah. I love that song so much. I love the beat switch up. It's crazy. And then like I just have like the others sprinkled through, but I'm like, we need to rank this. Like we'll do a side by side.
We'll do a side by side.
Because it's truly so crazy.
I don't know. Okay, honestly, a lot of my faves were I put in the middle.
Yeah. And
I put The Life of a Showgirl at the very end because I don't think I've ever really vibed with title tracks as like a bop. But I will say, after watching the release in theaters, I really, really liked the way The Life of a Showgirl related specifically to a career in medicine, because all you ever hear whenever someone asks you, like, what do you want to go into? What do you want to do?
Where?
In the corner.
Is it alive?
Yes, it's moving.
Dana!
We got this. Actually, the variant we're missing is Shiny
Bug. And Shiny Bug has appeared.
You want to say hi? Hi.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
I was like, oh no. I thought someone was climbing out of the window or something.
No.
I was like expecting some like Voldemort like coming through like as like smoke type situation. I don't know what my brain went to.
So sorry. I saw that moving and I was like, this needs to be addressed right away.
Absolutely. That's going to be its own clip. Do not worry.
Great. Okay, anyway, what I was saying was, after hearing the Life of a Showgirl explanation in the theater release, I really liked the way it related to a career in medicine. Specifically, before you actually get into medical school, if anyone asks you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you say, I want to be a doctor, or I want to be a nurse, or literally whatever healthcare profession, everyone is always like, oh, you don't want to do that. Yeah. You don't want to do that. And it's like, I appreciate like the honesty of it all, but also there's a way to deliver that without being like, you should just give up, actually. Like, it sucks because you're such a young person looking up to them, literally, like she says, and then you just kind of get discouraged and you get all these negative thoughts in your mind, and they don't help when inevitably along the trajectory to medical school or like to whatever higher level school, you fail and you're like, oh, they were right. Like, maybe I'm not cut out for this, right? Then you get to medical school and then people start asking you what specialty you want to go into. And then no matter what specialty you want to go into, someone in that specialty will be like, it's not worth it. The burnout rate is high and this and that and that and this. And you're like, let me be married to the hustle.
Yes.
I'm confident in myself. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
So anyway, I really like that, and it actually catapulted it to top 5.
That's so funny. I really, and this, like, I've been saying this for so long. It's like, bring back OG, like, Taylor explaining tracks. And like, that's why I loved that this felt like it was a secret sessions, because we got to like hear the inside thoughts of like why this is the way it is. Because we went into this movie already liking the album, but I think it definitely solidified a lot of things for me to where I was like, wait, I really like, because that's like it. Opalite was a switch for me because I was I really like that, but we'll get into that later. With Life of a Showgirl, I felt the same way. Obviously, your career is way more insane than mine is. But
no, but you also have people
I have
being
the
like,
same all the time.
Don't do it. Like, oh my gosh.
People in both fields of like, whether it's real estate or wanting to be a content creator, they're just like, oh, like they're in it and they're successful in it.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, you don't do that though, because like, it's not going to be great. This is all that. And it's all the negative. And for me, it always goes back to like, okay, well, if they did it and they're so successful. So if they don't think, do they not think I can do it?
Yeah.
But it's more so just like them projecting like everything that happened to them and trying to like protect you from it. It's not like a reflection of how you're doing.
Yeah.
But that is the life of a showgirl. Like you grow up and you realize that. But like you said, at a young age, it's so hard to discern what is what.
Yeah. That's exactly.
Yeah.
Like, what advice do you take and what advice do you throw out?
Yeah.
Because not all advice that you get is gonna be good.
Well, because it's the line of like 50 in the cast, 0 missteps.
Yes.
And you're like, you're where I would love to be.
Yeah.
And I didn't see you make a single misstep. So like you said, like, oh, like, okay, well, I failed this class in college, or like I didn't get that straight A. And now you're like, well, I guess I can't be a doctor.
Exactly.
Because that's what happened to me. And it's just like, you're like, no, like you can. actually it's okay to show the missteps as well.
Yeah.
Because you're looking up to someone who's living your dream.
I think the real definition of a showgirl is someone who can make the mistakes look also glamorous, and also just be like, you know what, yeah, that happened, but like, did you clock it? You didn't, because I made it look effortless and flawless.
Which like also brings it back to the rep era.
Yeah.
Because when you look at it from the outside as like not even Swifties, you're just like, she was fine.
Yeah.
But then you see it. Like if you became a Swiftie at rep, like rep came out and then that's when you got into her, you're like, I don't understand why it was such a big deal. She did just fine. But then you like get all of the context and you're like, holy shit, you went through a lot, but you're still fine.
Yeah.
So it's like that missing piece of it that like helps you understand or helps you like crash the fuck out, I guess.
Yeah, depending on you could take either avenue.
Yeah.
And it also goes back to seeing her evolve over the Eras tour as well, where you look at her last, like the side-by-side comparisons of her last, like, I don't know, the Vigilante performance, from the very last show to the very first show. Yeah. And you're like, oh, she was nervous that first show. But we were there at the first show and she looked fine to us. Yeah. And of course, as it progressed, we were like, oh, she is gaining more confidence. And that's fine. Yeah. But made it look flawless.
Yeah. And then the line of like, and now I don't know another way. Mm-hmm. It's just like, yeah, like I say that all the time. It's like, I could quit at any point in time, but honestly, I've done so much and I've gotten so far, even though it's not where I want to be, that I'm like, I'm not quitting now. Like the only option is success. Yeah. And I think it's really cool because it also like ties it all back into like Taylor and being a Taylor fan. Yeah. Because I say she raised me and you just like see it in the way that she does things mimicked back in our lives, because I'm like, yeah, like she taught me the hustle. And now we're sticking with it.
It's just, you have to... I also really like the fact that she somehow, some way, and I think music is her way of doing this, but she'll always put a positive spin. And by positive, I don't mean like...
Toxic
positivity. But like, music is her way of processing things and just kind of moving on and being successful from it. Yeah. So if you can take... like... It is just a fact of life that things are not going to go your way, and things are sometimes going to go your way. And honestly, celebrating there's a lyric in there somewhere, freedom and failure and freedom or something. Yeah. I'm not. It's half baked right now. Yeah. But it's literally that. I don't think it's from The Life of a Showgirl. I think it's Opalite. It's from Opalite.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's really, and like we'll get a little bit more into that, but like it's just really crazy to me like what this album represents. And I think like people are missing that.
Yeah. I also saw a tweet about how there's not a single song on there where she is exhibiting any signs of like SI or anxious attachment,
like or give me better, I want more.
It's a very secure,
which we've never gotten.
No.
We have never gotten like a fully happy like whatever album. Yeah. And it is so like, just as someone who is not just like a fan of her music and her life and her career, like just of like being raised alongside her. Yeah. It's so cool to see because like we remember all the shit. And like it went from TTPD to this, which is a crazy switch around. But like that's just how real life works. Yeah. And I think for like anyone who is younger or even older and just going through some shit, it's to show you that you can go from tortured poet to showgirl, and you don't have to be faking it the whole time.
You can feel your feelings.
Yeah, and still be like happy and content.
Yeah.
And get everything on your wish list.
Period.
So I know we started with Life of a Showgirl, even though that's the last track. We're going to come back for
discussion of every single track.
Yeah. Because we really want to do like just a big yap session about the whole album.
Yeah.
Because we've missed doing that. I love deep dives. So the next episode is going to just like lay out how we feel about every single song. Good, bad, controversial thoughts. And we love you so much. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
We hope to one day in the next decade be so consistent with this. But up until then, you can at least expect us to have a podcast episode every time there's an album.
That covers the decade. It's
fine. Exactly.
It does.
That is some level of consistency.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? I love setting low expectations for myself. That sounds sarcastic. I'm not being be genuinely, I think it's right now easier to just set some lower expectations because sometimes I go overboard with it.
Yeah.
And then I never meet them.
We also, like, we have a whole new setup. Like, it is dark outside and it is bright in here, you know?
Yeah.
So it's, like, nice. We have more lighting. We have more things to do.
Yeah.
So, like, we're getting on top of it. And I really love yapping podcast style with you.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I know in the beginning of the year we talked a lot about, like, doing this and doing it more, like, obviously Taylor Swift related, but also just our live.
Yeah.
So I feel like we can bring that back a little bit.
Yeah.
Every time you're here, because now we're not in the constraint of time with, like, daylight.
Yeah.
Because this is the normal time we hang out.
Stay tuned for the next episode.
Stay tuned for the next one. Bye. We love you so much.